Hello. Hello. Oh, is there no BGM? You guys can't hear the BGM? Oh, I wonder why. I can hear the BGM. Can you hear the BGM? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, why isn't it working? This one? This one. Oh, there we go. Okay. You guys can hear everything. Hello. Sorry for the wait. My computer started to lag, so I was very concerned as to why. So I deleted a bunch of programs. I think what it was. Oops, sorry. I think what it was that OBS was on a external hard drive, um, and the external hard drive might be a little wonky. So I switched the USB slot of the hard drive. It seems better. But then I also moved OBS to like on my computer instead. And I think that also made everything a lot better. I think it was like my computer trying to read this external SSD might have like killed its speed. So everything seems okay now. There is BGM now. It's just a little jazz. Is it quiet? I'll turn it up. Okay, but yeah, we're finally here. Sorry, 30 minutes late. Where's... Good morning, everybody. I had breakfast. I had a bit of a crisis this morning, but then I had breakfast, and now I'm gonna start getting to work, and hopefully the crisis will feel better. There's just been a combination of things, I guess, that have made me a little bit more stressed than normal, and it makes me kind of... It's kind of like when everything is going wrong in your life, you kind of look back to a time where everything was great, and so you want to try and like grab the things that were great again and make them back in your life, thinking that maybe the bad things will go away if those things in the past come back. But I think it's like idealistic thinking to an extent. So I didn't move on my impulses, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm going to not give in to them no matter how hard it gets, because all that really matters is going forward into the future. And yeah, there's moments of weakness, because when everything around you was going terribly, you turn to something that is like a good part of your life. It's been a while since something good like that has happened, and mostly there's been a lot of bad things happening, well, in the last couple days. But all we can do is move forward, because going to the past, sometimes going to the past might, because it's in the past, like there's something about nostalgia. Like I work with this a lot. Like my research is on memory, nostalgia, traveling, museums, and you start to realize that nostalgia is really just can only exist as nostalgia. Sorry, this is just something deep for my morning thoughts and for your late night thoughts. Is nostalgia can only be nostalgia in the present, and that past that you're thinking of nostalgically will never exist again, because the person you are now is different than the person you were yesterday, and the day, and the person you were when you were living in that moment that you are now feeling nostalgic for. So something like that will probably never come again. And as much as we think about it, or like to think about it, or like to go back to it because it was a happier time where, I don't know, you weren't stressed, and you weren't in a new environment, or when everything was comfy and safe and non-anxiety, non-depressing, and a time before you were disillusioned by the terrible things of the world. You think about that time, but then, you know, you realize you can't really go back to it as much as you want to. So yeah, some food for thought for you. Good morning, Rory, Ryan, Razor, other Razor. Hi, Pierre. Hello. Yeah, let me turn on the AC again. It's back to being hot. What is the weather today? I haven't gone outside yet, but I think it's starting to get warmer again. It was so nice the past weekend, and like Thursday, Friday, Saturday were really nice. Go outside and it was like cool air breeze. Now it's just hot air breeze. Yeah, 35, 36, and 37 on Wednesday. The weekend seems to be a bit nicer, so I'm going to be looking forward to that. Oh my god, Toronto is like not even in the 30s. I'm so jealous. 37 is terrible. Oh my god, why do I have Las Vegas saved? And why is Las Vegas 40 degrees? Jesus Christ. But yeah, how's everyone's night going? Did you guys have a good weekend? Did you guys have a good day? Oh, we're at 222 subs. Amazing. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 every day. I feel so happy when I get a sub on YouTube, because getting subs on YouTube is so much harder when you only stream. But I think once we start uploading videos, it might start being better. I used to think, like, is it harder to get followers on Twitch or subscribers on YouTube? And I think it might be harder to get to get followers on Twitch, because if you think about the biggest people on Twitch, it's like I don't know, like million, like maybe even 10 million. Is there anyone with like 100 million? Versus YouTube, where you have a lot of people like over 4 million, maybe even at 40 million subs. Because everyone's got an email, but not everyone has a Twitch account. Nostalgic for an hour ago when I had ice cream. Oh, do you guys know what dibs are? Do you guys know what dibs are? Okay. Let me see if this works. Maybe it won't work. Maybe I'll do this. There we go. Do you guys know what dibs are? There's this ice cream here in Japan called Pinot, and it's basically like separated. There's only 6 of them in a box, so you don't feel like shit afterwards, but it's called Pinot. You guys can search it up. Pino. That shit's delicious. Okay, let's get to drawing. I'll talk to you about all the food and the Japan adventures while we draw. So here. Oh yeah, some exciting things is that I got a second screen. It's like a portable second screen, but this should be on. It's a portable second screen. So the quality isn't the best, but it's good somewhere that will have my like OBS and it will have chat. It's black right now, but it means it's capturing. So what is going on? I didn't get a new dongle yet. I haven't had a chance to go check out an electronics store yet. So I might do that. Oh, there. Hoping it doesn't glitch. I might go to an electronics store tonight and go back to Ikebukuro. Yeah, it's not like an official monitor. It's a 15 inches, so not really that big, but I think it counts in the realm of like portable monitor instead of like traditional monitor that can start at like $300. I bought this thing for 100 because I had they gave me a $60 off coupon and I was like, hell yeah, I'm getting it. Perfect ice cream if you don't want to tumble up ice cream. Yeah, and if you like you know, like the popsicles that are like chocolate covered with vanilla inside, I love those too, but I don't ever want to eat like an entire one. So even with like Pinots or things like Dibs, I'll just have a couple because I'm not a big ice cream eater, but sometimes when I'm craving just like one piece of ice cream, I can do that and I don't feel bad. It's way better than a single monitor. Yeah. I wasn't using this double monitor at first because it was laggy, and I think that was because of the hard drive. So now that the hard drive is fixed, I think the second monitor will be a little bit better because my computer was really struggling trying to read that external SSD. But yeah, I tried coconut ice cream some days ago. It was like having a vanilla one. Really? Isn't coconut like such a distinct taste though? Oh yeah, it's summer, right? Now is the time for all the ice creams in the world. Now is the time to eat ice cream. And oh, when I came to Japan a couple years back, they had this ice cream that was like, how do I say it? It was like a ball of ice with some flavor, like flavored ice maybe? I actually don't remember what the texture of it was like, but I remember it came out of a little bag, and the way to eat it, Japan is so creative with their packaging. The way to eat it was that like you rip open a corner of the packaging and you just like push the ball of ice out into your mouth. And I haven't been able to find the peach flavor again. I found they had like grape flavor, but I have not been able to find the peach flavor again, and I'm wondering if like they just got rid of it because it wasn't popular. But that was my favorite ice cream of all time. Y'all know I love anything peach flavored, so I was a hoe for that ice cream specifically. I want to find it again. Did you guys have a good weekend? Hopefully it wasn't too hot. Like I said, it was okay here. And I went to see summer fireworks. Yes, on Saturday. So like the day was fine until I got home and you know, you ever just hang out with someone and in person it's fine, but you go home and you realize all of the weird things that happen and you're like, what? Like what happened? And you're like, you feel like shit because you're like, oh man, I wish I could have called that out when it happened, but you can't really blame yourself too much because, you know, there's a lot of reasons why people don't exactly call out others immediately, because like you never know. There's a lot of things that happen in the moment, like not like anything serious, but just like you're trying to enjoy your time, right? Going out, it doesn't matter who the person is, you just want to have a good time going outside and having fun. But then you go home and you realize, you're like, man, that person was actually not really a good person to hang out with at all. like in the moment you're like, oh yeah, this is fun. I'm eating good food. I'm going places. There's a lot of fun things to see. You're like there to enjoy the scenery and stuff. But then once you go home, you're like, man, the company that I was just with was just like not it. It was just like not it. I mean, especially in Japan because I want to go out to like see stuff and experience stuff. I'm not really hanging out with the person as much as I'm just like trying to go places and enjoy where I'm at. What if I'm at like back home in Toronto and I go out with my friends, I'm like, yeah, I want to have the good company because I don't really care where I am in Toronto as long as I'm with friends. But in Tokyo, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm going out to explore Tokyo. It doesn't really matter who I'm with. It's nice that there's company there to explore Tokyo with, but at the end of the day, I was just having more fun like going out and about. And the person just kind of felt secondary to that. So I wasn't thinking about it in the moment, but I went home and I'm like, man, if I just like had to hang out with this person like at a cafe just talking, I'd be like bored to death. Also like no social etiquette, no manners, just like boring, bland, cheap ass. Hey Jusagi, welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, I ended up starting a bit late because of technical difficulties, but they seem to be solved for now, so should be good. Should be good. I was expecting more, but it wasn't that unique of a flavor. I think it depends on the brand of coconut flavor you try, maybe, because most coconut flavored things, companies like to put a fuck ton of coconut flakes in them, which I personally hate. But if you like coconut, most people who like coconut are probably going for the that coconut texture too. You ever get a chance, maybe you try coconut pudding? I think it's like a popular Filipino dish or something. Hi Jisagi. You had a good night. You had a fun time at the in-laws. But yeah, oh my god, the fireworks was super crowded. And I don't usually go to like really crowded places. But I was like, oh, well, it's like, you know, probably a once a year thing. So it was nice to go. And I'm not going to be here next July. So. And, you know, y'all always see like fireworks and festivals in manga and anime, right? So people want to experience that, and it was a pretty good experience. There wasn't much of a festival vibe though. It was so crowded that there was like a couple stalls for food, but the lines were so long. If you went to line up for food, I think you would have had to go. Like we got there an hour before it started, and I think if you wanted like food and all that jazz, you would have had to at least go like 3 hours before it started. But also we weren't there for the festival food, because I think those festivals are better in like the more rural areas where it's not a lot of like tourists who are just like, oh, I want to see fireworks. There's a lot of foreigners there, so I think festival wise, if you want to go to a festival in Japan, I would recommend going to like more local ones out of Tokyo, outside of the Tokyo wards, and like I guess lesser well known ones, but that's probably hard to find anyways. Very full dinner. I'm working on animations before your weekend is over. Sob. The transit wasn't bad. We left an hour before the show ended too, and there was already a lot of people that were starting to leave, but we had gotten to the trains, and I think a train had just left, so we were the first ones there, and it was empty. And then after about like 15-20 minutes, there was a long line behind us, but we were the first people in line for the train. So we got seats, but I think it was like really crowded otherwise. The trains here are very long too, so there's still a lot of room, but it still gets crowded. It still gets crowded despite the number of trains that they have. So just goes to show how many people are taking the transit in Tokyo. I also went to Yokohama that morning of the fireworks, and Yokohama is a very big like Chinatown that's kind of famous, and we just like found somewhere to eat. But the crazy thing is that like most of the restaurants there are literally like the same exact concept. It's basically like all you can eat, and all you can eat Chinese food. They don't have all you can eat sushi in Japan, which is like okay, but then they have all these like all you can eat like Korean barbecue, all you can eat Chinese food, and it's like all you can eat Chinese food. What the fuck? Because Chinese food is typically served in like big portions so you can eat it together with your family, but this was like, because it was all you can eat, it was like the smallest portions of food ever, and it was like so confused. I was like, what are these, like all you can eat sushi makes sense when it comes to portion sizes because you could just give them 2 pieces of sushi and it'll be fine, but all you can eat Chinese food, it's like what, they create a giant wok of shrimp fried rice, and they give you just like the smallest bowl of it like ever. I'm just like, it's so weird. It's so weird because it didn't feel anything like authentically Chinese at all, and most of what they had is like xiaolongbao, like soup dumplings, because that screams like quintessential China. I guess I don't really understand because it was so surreal. they had like Peking duck on the menu, but they give you 2 pieces of Peking duck, and they give you 2 corners of the wrapper. If any of y'all ever had Peking duck before, basically how do you eat it is you get like you get pieces of duck. You get pieces of duck, right? And then you get these like really thin pancakes, and then you get cucumber slices and onion slices, and then you get hoisin sauce. You get hoisin sauce. So basically, you put a piece of Peking duck on here. You put your cucumbers, okay, and then you put your hoisin sauce, and then you wrap it up so it turns into this like beautiful duck burrito, duck meat burrito, and that's how you eat Peking duck. But they give you usually get like a whole plate of duck, but they just give you these like 2 tiny pieces like this, and they're like, okay, have fun. I mean, I get it. It's all you can eat. Like, all you can eat Peking duck is kind of crazy. So I get why they're not giving you more, but I was like, what? All you can eat Chinese food is so crazy to me. An Italian buffet. Yeah, there's a lot of buffets here, and the buffets here are time limited, so not bad. I think in terms of eating in Japan, though, I've probably been to most of the places already. Like, I've had sushi. I haven't had okonomiyaki yet, but I prefer Osaka-style okonomiyaki, so I'm not really craving okonomiyaki. I've had ramen. I've had pasta. I've had standos. Have I had katsu yet? I'm not. Katsu is like, yeah, okay. I haven't had soba, and I had udon. But next, I think I either want to go to Kura Sushi, or I want to go to a family restaurant. Because even though like the food quality there is very not good, it's very cheap. You could have had the giant cheesy 10 yen coin. Have you had the giant cheese? No, where do you get that? I had family chiki. Family had family chiki. Okay, you guys, don't at me. I had crepes. I haven't even been here for a month yet, and I've eaten through most of Japan or Tokyo foods. I love Kura Sushi, but it's more expensive now. It's 132 yen for a plate. It always was like 100 yen. So sad. So sad that it's gotten so expensive. Cheesy 10 yen coin. Yeah, send me. I don't really know what else there is to go for now. Like I had sushi the other day, and it wasn't Kura, but it was like a sit down sushi place, and it was pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. What else is there to eat? I want pizza. Oh, I want pizza. Ooh, but I'm really picky with Japanese pizza now. Now that I've had like really good Japanese pizza in Osaka, I've had enough karaage for like a lifetime. TBH. Tempura. I want to go to Sweets Paradise, but it's so awkward to go alone. I don't want to go to Sweets Paradise alone. You need to go with another girl. Sweets Paradise is one of those places. Sweets Paradise is a all-you-can-eat like dessert buffet, but it's one of those places where you either go with your girlfriends or you go with your boyfriend, because the boyfriend was like forced to go there by their girlfriend. But Sweets Paradise does like do pop-up stuff once in a while though, so maybe if there's a pop-up, I'll go. Hey Shadow, how are you? Long time no see. Let me see what Usagi sent. Oh, it's colder now for me. I need to poop. Oh god. Oh god, a TikTok. A TikTok. Is that what dominant to go alone? I know, but like, oh wow. You know what I'm actually not a fan of taiyaki. Shin okubo. Oh, wow, that looks so good. It looks so heavy. I would eat the mini one. There's so much cheese for me though. It looks so good. I'm gonna go try it out. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not a fan of taiyaki or the bread in taiyaki. I don't know what kind of breading they use, but it's okay. No cheese for you guys? Weak lactose. That's a lactose intolerance diff. I probably would eat the small one. I'm more of a I enjoy meat way too much. I don't want to fill my stomach up with cheese. I feel like I poop when I eat anything now, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I have lactose intolerance. I'm just gonna poop it out anyways. Been good, Shadow. Just starting to get used to like a daily routine here in Japan. Yeah, just starting to focus more on drawing and working, so I'm not all up in my head about how I miss my friends and stuff. I still miss my friends, but there's no point in missing them. They can't come here right now. So all I can do is work until they can come. Okay, I think I'm trying to render this art too much, and I need to do more just block rendering with a bigger brush. My recent tweets sent them all. Thank you. Yeah. I think it's because I have so much time to myself. I get in my head a lot easier. And so my tweets have just been kind of sad and depressing lately, and I'm very, very sorry. But I think that's the image that probably resonates with me the most. Like, I'm not, that cheery, woo, wow, amazing, optimistic person. I'm just a dead inside, disillusioned squirrel at this point, bogged down by the woes of society. And I think that's gonna be a more authentic version of myself than trying to be like happy all the time. Of course, I'm still optimistic to myself, but there's something about Twitter. Sorry, Twitter. Twitter gets more of the sad side of me because it's easier to scream into the void of Twitter, and it feels nice when sometimes people see it. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice when people see it and they're like, Oh, don't worry, Risu, you'll feel better. It's good validation for me, even though you guys probably don't want to see all the depressing shit. But your all of your nice messages help, because I mean we can't just struggle alone, right? So thank you for letting me yell into the void on Twitter. Like toes? No, shut up. Shut up, Razor. Shut up, Brian. No toes. Lactose. Lactose. You don't have toes either? Damn, that sounds like a you problem. But yeah, thank you for cheering me on. I appreciate all of you. All of you who haven't left yet, despite all of my sad. You're like, damn, this girl okay? But that's the reality of life, okay? Sometimes we're not okay, and that's okay. But if you lack toes, though, that's your own personal problem. I don't got nothing to do with that. Man, I just want to like color hair, but it's so hard to just color hair. I want to color hair soft, in a soft way, but I don't really know how. So yeah, hair looks good when it's all layered and different shades and stuff, but how do I color hair softly? You've been doing the same. I'm glad I have friends who make your debut. Yeah, we all need to surround ourselves with friends and positive energy. Having friends is very important, so you're not just stuck with your own thoughts. Oh, here I am struggling with hair once again. I hope and wish that despite the hardships, you can power through it and achieve what you want. Thank you, Shadow. What I've been thinking about lately has been getting a office chair, because right now I'm sitting on a stool because the chair that they gave me, I feel like the middle is like it's broken, because as soon as I sit in the middle I sink in, and I feel like that's not normal for a chair, and it feels like I'm gonna break the chair at any point. So I want to like, I'm thinking about getting an office chair, but here's the thing. Oh, I've never played Pokemon Go in my life, Ryan. I've never played Pokemon Go in my life. I'm just not interested. But here's what I'm thinking. Here's why I, like, don't want to get a new chair, is because when I leave, what the fuck am I gonna do with it? I don't really want to go through the hassle of like selling my stuff, especially in Japan, especially when I don't have a car or anything. Like, there's like sites to just like where people can pick up free things, but I don't really know how viable that's going to be. So that's the first thing, is the hassle of getting rid of it when I have to leave Japan. The second thing is that it's like $80, right? It's like at least $80. So if I do like give it up for free, that's like an $80 chair. That's just like I lost $80. My $80 are just gone. The stool isn't killing me yet, but I don't really sit at my desk to game a lot, and I don't know if that's because of my chair or it's just because I'm not in my gaming phase right now, because I don't like sitting in front of my computer a lot. Like even at home in Canada, I don't really sit in front of my computer a lot. I'm mostly like reading manga on my beanbag or in bed reading manga. So I don't think it's the fact that I don't have a chair that I'm not at my computer as much or like gaming as much. So I don't think having a chair will fix it. So if I'm not going to be at my computer that much anyways, I feel like maybe I don't need a proper chair. But it would definitely be nice to have. But it is just like $80 that I'm like, ugh, men keep stealing money from me, so like can't buy nice things. The long term, I'm only here until like 11 months, and I think it's gonna go by pretty fast. So I don't really sit on my computer that much these days. There's a lot of times where I just like sit on the carpet and draw too. For my back is okay. I don't actually have any back problems since my arthritis a while ago. But it's kind of crazy. I don't know. My body doesn't really hurt anymore. Which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, what if it's just waiting for the day I collapse under the pressure of my own weight? I don't know. I think like the other chair has a back, but the bottom is just like, it feels like there's no bottom at all. So all I'm being supported by is like the frame of the chair, like this. It's like this, and when I sit down, it feels like the middle is just like gonna collapse in. So I feel unsafe sitting in that chair. I don't know if that's just the way the chair is supposed to be, or if it's actually broken, but I feel unsafe sitting in it. So I've been sitting on the stool that they gave me too. But like I said, there's like, I think there's more there's more like reasons for like the fact that I don't need a chair than that I do. Like, okay, comfort is good. Comfort is important. I don't know. I just don't want to deal with the hassle of throwing it out. And also there's not that much space for a chair. I mean, I can make space, but that's not the biggest problem, but that's also a thing. Am I excited to go home or am I dreading it? I can't really tell at this point. I have so many months away. I cannot leave right now. Sure, there's parts of me where I'm just like, what if I just like gave up and go home and went home? But but also I'm like, this is such a once in a lifetime opportunity to be here. That it's way too early to even think about going home. And I can't go home yet. I have no research done. I cannot go home yet. I have to get some research done before I go home. I don't have anything to go home with. It would be such a waste of time and money if I just went home now. I have an old chair, but I ain't got the money for a good chair. Even if I just bought like a dining table chair, I think it would be enough. Just any chair with the back would be nice. But I'm looking, there's like rolly chairs on Amazon and stuff like that. But I don't know. It's usually you can't really find single chairs because they usually come in a set for dining purposes, right? Maybe I need to join that free stuff. There's like a free stuff Facebook group for people living in Japan, but I don't want to transport a chair. It's gonna cost more for me to pay for the transportation of the chair than to just buy a chair off Amazon or something. Maybe. But yeah. That's what I've been thinking about as well. Is do I need a chair? Obviously, it's easy to just be like, no, you should get a chair. It's good. But all things considered, because let's face it, I don't have the convenience of family or, you know, a lot of things that people typically do when they're like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy a big furniture item. It's not an easy decision to make. I think, as it is when you're just like buying stuff for your actual like own house. Like imagine being like, I feel like semi-nomadic right now. Imagine living a semi-nomadic life and being like, I should get a gaming chair. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Dining chair with the cushion? Yeah, I just have to find like a single chair. My current chair is old and torn that the cushion sags every time I sit in on it, so maybe it's similar. Maybe. Maybe. I wonder if I could put the stool under the dining chair and maybe it'll be enough support. But I don't know. I like to lean back into my chair, but I also like to put my whole weight in the middle. I don't want to just put my weight on the side. I feel like a poop is coming soon. You know what else I haven't been doing recently is speaking English. Like the friend I hung out with only spoke Chinese to me, and I miss speaking English, man. I'm sorry. It's such a small thing, but I just miss speaking English. Like, of course, I'm glad that my Japanese is improving a lot, very fast, but I miss speaking English. I miss my friends. I miss speaking English with my friends. Most of the time I go out, I'm just like quiet and oh, a tip for being in Japan is just to act like an airhead. Even if you know Japanese, if you act like an airhead, people will be like nice. And I don't look foreigner, right? So most people just assume I'm Japanese. But I act like such an airhead here. I'm like, oh, what do I do with this? Like, and they're like, oh, here, I can just have it. And I'm like, oh, okay, thanks. It's like, just act like you're an airhead. Especially if you're not, if you look Asian, like East Asian. If you look Japanese, people will assume you're Japanese. And I don't want people to assume I'm Chinese, so I like to pretend at least that I'm, more Chinese, because, yeah, I think Chinese people have a bad rep here, but, like, I'm half, so it doesn't really matter. But, like, I act like the biggest airhead when I'm here. That's what these streams are for. Yeah, so I don't forget my English. 日本語だけのストリームがしたら絶対にできない。まあできるけど、もっとレベルアップができないと思います。自分で話したら自分が知っている言葉 dake? Tsukaou desho? Basically, translation is I couldn't do a Japanese only stream because there's no way to level up my Japanese. Because if you just talk to yourself in Japanese, you're only gonna end up using the words that only you know. So you're not actually having a conversation. You're just speaking to yourself in Japanese, which I guess can help with your fluency. But if you want to try to like learn new words and stuff, it's muzakashi. Oh my god. Is there a way? Do you guys know of a way to disable like laptop keyboards? Because I'm putting my regular keyboard on my laptop keyboard, but it keeps pressing the keys. I wish I could just like not have my... Oh wait, I think there's a lock button. Wait, is this a lock button? What does this lock? Oh, that? I think that just locks the F keys. Yeah, I think that just locks the F keys. Shoot. No, I wonder if there's a way. There might be a way. I don't know. I can't type anything because if I try to type something, my keyboard just presses random keys. Okay. There's a way to disable laptop key. Boo. Boo. Man, that sucks. Oh well. Okay. Ooh, you know what else that I've really enjoyed is customer service. Tech-wise. I have to head off. It was nice seeing everyone again, and hopefully I can catch you on the screen. Oh, Shadow, thanks for dropping by. It was nice seeing you again. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye. So basically, I ordered a futon off of Amazon, and it was during like Prime Day, where everything was like super cheap, and so there was a big discount on it, so I got it. But it was supposed to arrive the 15th, and it still hadn't arrived yet by yesterday, which is like, yeah, it's been like 10 days. So I did live chat with Amazon Japan, and I was like, do you guys know where my package is? They're like, oh, we don't have any tracking information after the 15th, so maybe it got lost in transit. And they're like, we can send a replacement, or we can refund you if you like. And I was like, you know what? I will go for the refund, because now that I've been sleeping on the carpet for a while, I don't actually need a mattress that thick. And I think I can offer like a cheaper one when I do need to use a futon. And they're like, okay, no problem, we're gonna give you the refund. And man literally said, hey, if you ever want to buy this again, we can give you the same price for it that you paid with this during the sale. I was like, I was like, really? You're gonna offer that? That's awesome. That's so nice of them. Like, I still wanted my refund, but it's the fact that they're like, yeah, we can give you the same price again if you ever decide to buy it later. That was so nice. I was like not expecting that at all. You'll never get that in North America. They're like, oh, you missed the sale price. Okay, too bad. Just so they'll be like, just so you know, if you want to buy it again, you have to buy it at full price. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But they're like, if you ever want to buy it again, you get the we'll give you the discount too, okay? I was like, damn, okay. Not that I'm gonna buy it again, but that was nice. That was really nice. Okay, I feel like my poop. I feel like the poop is coming. Sorry, not friendly, not family friendly. So I'm gonna go poop, and I will be right back. Oh God, wait, my beer. Oh, my beer would be squeezing. I'm back. I'm back. Where is chat? Where did my chat go? Hello? Hi, Tuna. He's not. Tuna actually made it today. America would never give you such great deals like that. Thank you. Your favorite poopy squirrel is back. Yum 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 yum. Bored as hell, waiting to go to work. You're not playing Apex? Apex is meh. I wouldn't know. I haven't opened it in a while. What about Destiny 2, 5-head? Play with Corby. Oh god, my keyboard. Oh, what was I doing? I was gonna look something up. But I forgot. Oh, I think my alert box. Is my alert box broken? I don't know. Really? Apex is meh? It's like the mid-season boring. I haven't played in over a month. No Destiny 2? Yeah, it's like there's like nothing much to play recently. I haven't touched Diablo. Mostly because I just haven't been in the mood to like play any games. I it's hard for me to concentrate on games right now because it's like, why am I playing game when I can be doing work? And there's just so much work to do all the time that I rarely have any time to just like sit down and play game for myself, which I'm okay with. Like I'm not the biggest gamer, but Diablo 2 has always been, or Diablo in general. Diablo 4? Did I say 2? Diablo has always been just a comfort game for me, but just haven't been getting around to playing it yet. Oh, Elden Ring. Yeah, Elden Ring will give you a lot of hours. Yo. Ah, shit. I should have decided some lighting for this piece. I mean, I guess space is the lighting, but I'm not good with lighting yet. $100? Nice. And Elden Ring is like one of those where you can just play like a bunch of different routes, right? So you can people can put in a lot of hours into those games. Yeah, I don't know, man. What is even the gaming like thing now? What is the flavor of the month for gaming? Zelda? There's ads for Pikmin everywhere here. I've never played a Pikmin game in my life, though. Second run, just get to the ending. Then third run, kill main bosses. You should do a naked only run or whatever. I don't even know if that's possible. I just know Elden Ring is gonna be the type of game that makes me like really frustrated. I also haven't opened like Pokemon, not Pokemon, Honkai Star Rail in like months. Family Mart Pikmin collab? They got collabs for everything now. You know the best collab going on right now though is Hyunjin and Versace. Man, I'm only gonna buy Versace from now on. If there's any brand name I buy, it's Versace. I'm just kidding. I can't afford that shit. What the fuck? You like your sanity, yet you play Apex Legends. I don't know, dude. I don't know if you got any sanity left. If only I had a rich sugar daddy to buy me Versace stuff so I could support my real husband. You know, fuck being lonely. I got stray kids here with me. I'm not gonna be lonely when I got stray kids and my own delusional fantasies. Apex is tilted. Elden Ring will just drain my mental state. Well, you're fucked either way, my dude. Unfortunately for you, I feel like you were just fucked either way. It's like it's basically a pick your poison kind of situation. Do you want to tilt today, or do you want to have the mental capacity of a rock? A vegetable. All right, let me break though in them arms and legs. Get you a feeding tube. Welcome to modern society. Even the joys we once thought brought us joy no longer bring us joy. So we are simply relegated to sex machines, hoeing ourselves out, hoping we can feel something when our mistress chokes us, grabs us by the chokehold, and we pass out, hoping to pass out for eternity. That's a little poem by me. When doth the chokehold begin? When doth do I pass out to my mistress's thighs? Don't haw me, Razor. You know exactly what tuna's like. We are all just simply waiting for the day Uwasa comes back when we can play Overwatch again. Not even Overwatch. We play Uno on Overwatch. It ain't even Overwatch anymore. Is this supposed to be hair here? Okay, so there's booba there. There's arms there. But this hair is like the back hair. But you could last a minute in a chokehold. Depends on the thighs. Depends on if they're muscly or if they just stick. Think I'm lasting as long as I can. What will happen first? You bust a nut or you pass out? Euphoria. Both at the same time. True heaven. That is what true heaven is like. stool is also not good for my thighs. Oh, this person's selling a chair for $10. Where's Sugamo? I think that's close to me. Oh, it's down there. Damn, that's still kind of far. I'm gonna pick up a chair there. I bet there's cheap chairs at IKEA. A lot of people are just giving these chairs out for free. Naka Itabashi. I wish there was ones closer to me. Make it even closer. Outside my search. Used ego chair for 1K. Carry the chair on the drain. I don't think I've actually seen that. How I gauge what like I do and don't do in Japan is whether I see other people do it. Like I went to this cafe the other day and I was like gonna do some work there, but I went in there and I didn't see anybody with their laptops out, so I thought like, oh, maybe it's general knowledge that you aren't allowed to use your laptop in like cafes like this. So I didn't, and I just went to a Starbucks to do work instead. I've walked around Tokyo and I've seen these places that look like cafes, but the people inside all have laptops out and they're all wearing business suits. So it feels like one of those like places people have meetings at and it's just like a public cafe space. I don't know. That sounds like it would be an interesting place to do work at, or it would probably be a good place to do work at. Oh shit, accidentally. Okay. I want to go to Sunshine City today. See if there's any clothes I can buy. People are so fashionable here. It makes me feel self-conscious. People look dripped out over there. I would look homeless in comparison. Okay, well, men's fashion is like... okay, you can get away with it. I think people won't be looking at your clothes, Tuna, if you come here. Oh, the chat's broken again. Just give up. Just give up. Give up. No chat. Thank God. I couldn't pull off the Japanese fashion. I watched this show on Netflix the other day that said there's no ugly woman, just lazy woman. And so I'm saying that to all the men. There's no ugly men, just lazy men. If you wanted to look good, you could. Like I said, if you're Asian, you're probably just gonna be Asian cute anyways. So you can always style yourself to look better. Wide boxy clothes? Really? I think that's really in for fashion right now. Like, my t-shirts are like massive. And the very like square sleeves are also pretty in. Yeah, Tuna, if you wear street pants, sweatpants, like pants that look like this. Oops. This is in right now. The like boxy pants or like the like this. Wait, this is like Aladdin pants. Aladdin pants. I watched Joey from Anime Guys and I'm like, damn, I cannot pull that out. Joey? I feel like he wears very normal clothes. I mean, he could wear like... Joey is also more like wide, I guess, in terms of like his torso, his shoulders. I bet you could put like Connor look, Alibaba looking ass. Wait, let's go look at Japanese street fashion. Let me see if I can window capture. Men. See this. This is not even this. Like, this is what I'll see. Something like this. It's just a lot of layering, I guess. No, this is too much. Like, average person, like this kind of pants. Like, this kind of pants are super in right now. Like, if you want to go for the more streetwear, you got a long sleeve shirt inside of a t-shirt. I'm not gonna lie though, men got it easier. For men, it's easy to just look like cool. For the girls here, you see less street fashion and you see a lot more like elegant dresses with like puffy sleeves. That's really been in right now. And I think it's like part of the summer fashion too. Like, you wouldn't see something like this because no one really shows off their midriff, but you'd mostly see like very elegant poofy sleeves. You don't I hardly see this type of like girl fashion. It's like this. It's like Japanese girls wearing dresses like this, and I've grown out of this fashion. I've grown out of this fashion style right now, and I'm in my streetwear phase. But all the cool looking girls mostly wear like emo looking clothes in terms of street wear. Like, this is easy. You could do this. It's more of people will look at me if I stand out too much. Oh. I'm a main character. I like standing out. I think I need to invest in more like streetwear visual K style. But also it's hard. It depends on your body type too, right? Tuna is a very normal body type because he's tall. He could pull off any of these. This is simple. Just put a dress shirt, open dress shirt, over a t-shirt. You get some shorts. You get a cross-body bag or a tote bag, and you're dripped out. You're ready to go. Although you kind of look like a Kevin Nguyen. I guess it depends on the fashion type. It's just oversized. Oversized is the trend right now. Yeah, tall people can look good at anything. It's true. It's true. I think fashion though is also a matter of like hairstyling too, because if you have the normal like spiky looking Asian person hair, like, I don't know, let me see, like, okay, like the typical Asian man hairstyle. Okay, these are all very attractive looking men. Oh my god, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is He's in some whitey tighties. You know, like generic looking Asian hair, like these hairs are obviously very stylized, but if you just go out on the street and you like 99% of Asian men, oh my god, this is Pinterest, everyone's too attractive. Asian man. This hairstyle, so many Asian guys have this hairstyle. This one, the like you can't mess up type of hairstyle. So many Asian guys have this hairstyle, and if your hairstyle just looks like this all the time, I'm not gonna like, I'm sorry, but it's not attractive. It's like, style your hair a bit. It can go a long way. Just like styling your hair a little bit. Now, if you're going bald, that's another thing. But if you just like, just style your hair a bit. I beg generic looking Kevins and Davids and I don't know, what's another Asian sounding name? I beg you. If you look like this, this is like my dad. This hairstyle. I'm sorry. Asians are Asian cute to this extent. Like, if you got glasses and hair, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you look like this, even if you wear like drip, it's not gonna look good. I'm sorry. This is just the reality. This is just the reality. If you look like this, please. If your glasses look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not saying they're ugly, okay? This is what I mean when I say Asian cute. It's like, you're not inherently ugly. Like, there's nothing ugly about this man. It's just he's not fashionable. Like a hair, and if you do wear glasses, get some fashionable glasses, and I promise you will look 100 times better. Hi, Chiros Toe. Yeah, I'm giving Asian men drip tips. Okay, like most of these guys, it's not even about the body. It's not even about the clothes. Like, the clothes will help, sure. But if you're wearing like this guy, like, get a fashionable hairstyle, get some nice looking glasses that aren't fucking rectangles. You get some swoosh going on, get some volume in your hair. I promise you. It won't matter. It doesn't really come down to like the matter of your face shape or whatever, because I'm not gonna lie, most Asian men look pretty similar. So if you want to stand out, get some nice hair styling and get some nice glasses. Oh, I gotta get glasses soon, Tuna? No, it's not even a matter of being attractive, because most Asian men, like, okay, fine. We're gonna do an experiment, okay? Look, we're gonna take this generic looking Asian man, okay? Here. Copy. Can we just take this generic looking Asian man? Okay. We're gonna open Photoshop. You would look at this. Do you think this guy is unattractive compared to these Asian men? Yeah, okay, sure, yeah. These guys are attractive, but a lot of it comes down to your hairstyle and your glasses. If you wear glasses, the type of glasses you wear make such a big deal. Okay, here, where's my Photoshop? Let me show you my Photoshop. New file. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I have to do a display capture. Okay. Here's our Asian man, okay? If you give him... Oh shit, what button's in person? If you give him some nice looking glasses and some dripped out hair, okay? Here, let's just take the hair, okay? Take the hair. I'm sorry. I just think most Asian guys just like look the same, okay? So people who complain about like, oh, attractive, no. It comes down. It doesn't come down to the the shape of your face, okay? It comes down to how you are styling yourself. Okay, hold on. This is like, okay. Can't just sit there and complain about how you're so ugly and that you wish you were born with a more attractive face, blah blah blah. No. No more. You too can look dripped out. Just change your hairstyle. You fucking get rid of your spiky ass looking hair and your normal ass looking square glasses. And you just look at that. Look how much the glasses changed. Look how much they changed him. Look at him. Your face shape doesn't matter. So much. No, you don't have to be Asian. You just have to. It's the same with women. There's no ugly woman. There's just lazy women. And it's the same with men. There's no ugly men. There are just lazy men. Just get some nice hair. Get some nice glasses. Look how much better he looks. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Like, also you could remove like the stock thing from his face too. I'll probably help. Like, just look how much better he looks. If you have a big like stock thing over your face, then just wear makeup. Just look how much better he looks. Okay, normal looking Asian man, same hairstyle. My dad freaking has his hairstyle, but that's because he's going bald. But if you're not even 30, you got hair to grow, just get some nice glasses. Get some nice glasses, get some nice hair, and look, you already look 10 times better. Doesn't that look so much better? Yeah, and he can smile now because he actually looks attractive. Instead of like, this is what like 80% of Asian men in the dating pool look like, because they're 30 and they've never bothered to style themselves ever in their life, and all they need is fucking hair and glasses. Bam. Isn't that crazy? Even with just glasses. Here, where is it? Let me just only do glasses. Even look at that. Isn't that crazy? If you just change your glasses, it already accentuates your face so much more. Sure makes him look so defeated by life. You look like a fucking soldier. Like you're fucking in the military. Don't get hair like this unless you're in the fucking military. That's just lazy to me. Like, oh, just give me a generic cut. No, make decisions about your fashion and it will go a long way. Make conscious decisions and not just go for, whatever, I always look like this, so I'm just gonna keep going like this. No, you can have a glow up. You can have your debut. You can have a glow up, and I promise you, you will be smiling and looking way better. She's talking about me. I'm talking about all you Asians out there who think you're unattractive, but all it really comes down to is your hair and your glasses, and I swear to God, it will do so much good for you. Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Ryan. We all knew someone who looked like this in high school, in college. No glow ups. First, change your glasses. Step 1, get better looking glasses. And that went for me too. When I got I used to have these thick black rimmed rectangular glasses, and I looked like such a dork. As soon as I upgraded to metal frames, thin metal frames that were rounded and just bigger, they fit my face so much better, and they gave me so much more attractableness. What if I don't know where to look good? Right here! Subscribe to the Komodachis channel on YouTube. Maybe getting a girl's opinion would help too. Or a fashionable person. You need fashionable people in your life, okay? I didn't start getting into fashion until I made a lot of friends from college that lived in downtown Toronto, or they grew up in the cities, and so they were more fashion conscious and stuff like that. So surround yourself with fashionable people. Have them style you. Go on one of those styling dates in mangas that just try this on. And you have to be willing to go shopping too. You can't just be oh, I hate shopping. Okay. You also hate not having a girlfriend, so pick your battle, dude. Hang Hognita. Worst part is that such a universal constant, even here in Mexico. I studied alongside people that look like that. I guess it's not just an Asian thing. I think it's just it's an easy cut. It's an easy look to pull off, right? It's just raw hair. You don't have to maintain it. You don't have to do anything. And then people are like, oh, well, glasses are not just a tool. They are a fashion item, okay? Do not feel defeated by the fact that you have glasses that you think you can't look good, okay? Because people who pick those ugly ass frames, I swear, only see glasses as a tool for looking at things with. No, you can turn them into fashion. You can turn them into fashion. And if you really hate how you look with glasses, then get contacts. Only you can change what you look like, and it starts with yourself. If you don't like what you look like, there are ways around it. unless you are like physically impaired, that makes you outside of the standard beauty norms, and you are, you know, aware of that. That's a whole different story. Because I'm metabolistically impaired, so my face. I think I've done the best I can with my face. The rest of my body is a matter of like picking out clothes. Then, like if you're on the heavier side, it's hard to find, like it's hard to, you know, fit yourself into fashion that you see on magazines. But there are ways of styling yourself according to your body shape too. So I struggle with like metabolism and stuff like that. But I just find a fashion that works, and I think I look good most of the time. Obviously, I don't look like the skinny girls who can wear whatever dresses they want. And especially in the summer, I have to be more conscious of like clothes that don't show sweat stains, because I sweat a lot more easier. Stuff like that. I'm not telling people to like dedicate their life to fashion or making themselves look good, but if you just put in a small ounce of effort, I believe it's achievable, and I believe in you guys. For anybody who wants to go out and get out of the comfort zone of fashion and styling. At the end of the day, a lot of it comes down to your own confidence levels too. I had no confidence in high school. I didn't care what I looked like. In fact, I didn't want nobody to look at me. But now I'm like, hey, I feel good when I look like this. And I don't care if someone looks at me, because I know my own self-worth. In high school, yeah, your self-worth is defined by the people around you. So of course you want to look good, fit in, don't get judged. But as you get older, and you have to, you know, live for yourself, because that's all you got left. All you have is yourself. We're all gonna die alone. Sorry, that was bleak. But if you only have yourself, then at least look good for yourself. But yeah, that was just... And you don't have to listen to what I'm telling you either. If you just want to live for yourself and you just want to look good. But if you are a man struggling to get a girlfriend and you're wondering, what can I do better? Being a little bit more fashion conscious can go a long way, I think. As an urbanite. Now, it depends where you live. It depends where your economic status is, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of factors, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But yeah, anyways, I was saying how unfashionable I feel. So I want to up my fashion game a little bit. I still want to have like a style and wear stuff that I'm comfortable in for now, but it's also inspired me to... Seeing the way that other people dress also inspires me to up my fashion game a little bit more. It's fun. It's fun styling yourself and wearing things that you like and feeling good in the things that you wear. Okay. Whew. I'm so glad I got the second monitor. I wasn't going to. But now I don't have to like tab in and out a bunch. I wonder if there's bugs in my house. I keep getting like bit. I keep waking up with bug bites. Or maybe it's not waking up. Maybe I just keep getting them when I go out. But it's like I don't even notice. I don't even notice I have them until later. I hope there's no bugs in my house. I haven't seen any. But then again, the walls are kind of like... The walls are not white. And I don't know where the bugs will be hiding. It's a free squirrel buffet for the bugs. There's not a lot of bugs as compared to the other places though. You're gonna get a fourth one? Let me put on some afterbite. Do you do like 2 on the bottom, do on the top? Or do you do 3 on the bottom and then 1 on the top? I think 3 is my max. Remember when I made a post about like having 1 monitor and so many people were on there being like, I'm poor. I'm like, oh, okay. That's not why I made the post, but okay. If the cables isn't gonna be a mess, I don't mind staying 3. 4 vertical? 4 vertical? Like this? If you have 4 vertical desks, or is it like this? Or is it like this? You're just like looking up there. If it's like this, you might as well just get 2 ultra wide. I was thinking, hold on, what is on this layer? Nothing. The first one? You might as well get 2 ultra wide. I was thinking like this, because I know some people do this, and this top monitor is like angled down. Need hella high ceilings. It's like rounded. This is the side view. So you're sitting like this. That's what I imagine 4 vertical ones looking like. Like security camera footage. I imagine 4 is like this, or like this. Well, maybe that's too basic. 6, 8. No, do like this. That's the true. What would you even do this for? Like, some people don't even open more than 2 tabs. Like, I'm crazy and I open like 40 tabs at once, but people don't even have they can't even open more than 2 tabs. How are they gonna imagine like your GPU usage getting all these monitors. and power supply. Sorry, it's a bit dark. That's crazy. That's cray cray. You do you though. If that's what you want. You do you. A racing sim rig. True, true. True. I agree. Might as well just get into racing at that point. Are racing game rigs really, like, impressive? Is that a thing? I've never actually thought about the kind of setup you need for racing games. I guess for racing games, you, like, need the reaction time to be so fast. So you need a good setup for it, right? Ain't nothing like driving a car IRL. Because you gotta get the most precise reaction times. Some of them can move? What the fuck? That's like those like spaceship simulators in museums or like science centers. Or the D-box seats. Do they have D-box seats in America? Those seats move. No, or you could just buy a car, Fivehead. With that money, you might as well you could probably just buy a car straight up. Hello, Fong. If you want a moving racing, I guess you can't really buy a Formula One car in IRL. God, what am I doing with this hair? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. With enough money, you can do anything. No way. No way. That's crazy, Razor. You don't say. You don't say. I never knew that. Money? The exchange of money for goods and services helps you obtain said goods and services? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just kidding. You can achieve anything if you just believe in yourself. wish I had emotes. No kappa. No kappa. If we had... You can use emojis, I think. If we had partner... If we got YouTube partner, I can upload my emotes. But for now, this is all you get. Typical YouTube emotes. I think summer break started for the high schoolers here, like this past weekend. They only get a month of summer because in Japan they don't change grades until the spring. Whew. Yeah. Okay, I just have to finish her hair and her cloak. The face should be fine normally. Cause the hair is gonna be a bane though. I will just eyeball render it, I guess. The fact that you can do hand makes you have all my respect. Hi, Captain Crunch. Thank you. I'm not very good at hands, but it's all a matter of practice. Better than me? I've been drawing for 4 to 5 years, unless you count mindless scribbling at 4 years old, and hands look like dragon talons when I draw them, or sausages. I'm not good at drawing hands by any means. It does take me a long time to like get the shape that I want, and it usually involves me taking a lot of pictures of my own hands, even though I have like very sausage-like hands. But it's kind of a trial and error between like, you know, does this look good? Is this how I want the shape to look? Does the nail work here? As with any part of the kind of the drawing process, hands to me, I think what I do is I just don't think of it as hands. I think of it as like just another part of the drawing that I have to draw, and they just happen to look more sausage-like, and yeah. than other parts of the body. So it's just taking it one step at a time, just like rendering hair or rendering clothes. Drawing is mostly about blocking shapes anyways, I think. So once you got the shapes down, it helps a lot. Oh god, I can't sit in this position for too long. It's another reason why I can't stream for that long. I've always dreaded drawing hands, TBH. I have this whole thing where I trace my hand, then try to draw it on my own. It's chill. Personally, I think it as shapes, as he said, and then go crazy with the paint tools. Yeah. Just paint that shit until it looked like a hand. Tried that by practicing basic shapes. Then I tried doing a hand, and most of the time it's more like a bear paw. It's hard to get the shape of the fingers right, and I don't really look at my own hands for that because, like I said, I have very, very, very sausage looking fingers. So if I try to replicate my hands, it's not gonna look anime. It's gonna look like sausage fingers. So I usually try and pull up a reference or two of like. Now I'm still kind of in my training arc for drawing, I would say. So I'm still pulling up other people's references just to see how they will like draw the index finger or draw the thumb. I think thumb is hard for me. And I kind of not trace their shape, but kind of eyeball what they've done and see if that fits what I want. And I go for like very generic hand shapes, not just like, you know. Just to see how I feel about, you know, a finger being bent like this in this way. Hey! Excuse me. I pull like 2 to 10 reps just for one image, but for the most part, I don't think I've ever leave the training era. No matter what you do, you never stop learning. Yeah. Some things have gotten easier the more times I've drawn it, like with references, such like drawing eyes. I used to use references for drawing eyes in the early parts, but now I've drawn eyes enough times that I don't really use reference anymore. Thank you. Eyes are easy. They're fun. Eyes. I don't think there's actually any part of drawing that comes easily to me. Everything takes me a really long while to do, and there's something I look forward to coloring than others. Like, it's all kind of all a process for me. Eyes, nose, especially hair rendering. It's a fun process, but because in my painting era, everything is kind of, like I said, just shapes and colors. There's no like it's hard to define, like, oh, this is the eye, which I am enjoying, or this is the fingers, which I am enjoying. It's just kind of like, if I zoom in enough, it's just another body part, or it's just another part of the drawing. I don't know if that makes sense. That's how I think about it. Shading and coloring is the best part, as well as determining the amount of blush in the shapes in their eyes. Oh, yeah, I do like drawing blush. I actually really like drawing like blushy cheeks because it adds so much depth. Very fun. Maybe not the realistic ones yet, but drawing more cartoonish eyes is something I enjoy. Oh yeah, I don't like drawing realistic eyes. That's too many details. Too many details that I don't have time for. Anime eyes, you can do whatever you want. You can add like you can add a heart, you can add a star. The possibilities are endless. What I'm gonna do is make the hands touch. I like doing a sukana and draw bunches of eyes and mouths. Ooh. I should probably do that, but I'm far too lazy. Also with digital drawing, I'm just so much more pickier than like traditional. Probably because there's like endless possibilities. So I end up just fixing it and fixing it and fixing it and fixing it. Instead of just being like, okay, that was a practice. It's okay if it doesn't look good. I also never really did any like life drawing. A very lazy artist through and through. On the odd topic of Sukuna, what is your top 5 favorite animes? One Piece, Dragon Ball, Jujutsu, Kami-sama, Hajimemashita, and One Punch Man. Oh wow. Very shonen tastes. I am more of I mostly read manga. I am a big manga enjoyer, so I've read most of those in manga form. In terms of anime specifically, I like more slice of life stuff, like Natsume's Book of Friends, Run with the Wind. Oh, Run with the Wind, always in the top. Let me see what else. Hozuki no Reitetsu. Hozuki's cool-headedness, I think, is the English title. I think I'm very, what's the word? Hipster. Hipster when it comes to anime. I like watching all the non-popular ones because the popular ones I've already read. They just take so long to watch that I'll just read through them instead. Ooh, there's this old anime called Dankyoku no Terror, which is also really good. Tsuritama. Man, that year of anime was so good. Tsuritama, Hyoka, Kanata, Kyokai no Kanata. Whatever year that was a banging year for anime. can't remember the last anime I've watched. My love story, Ore Monogatari. Oh, that was such a good one. With Takeo. That was that. Yeah, that was a really good one. You reminded me. You didn't remind me. I did really like that one too. Tell me about Hanako. Oh, I haven't read that one yet. Kami-sama Hajimemashita as a manga in 86. 86. I don't think I've heard of. Maybe I'll check it out. Right now I'm reading right now I'm reading a lot of the normal ones like Spy Family, Chainsaw Man. I'm reading Witch Watch. Did Witch Watch get an anime? I feel like Witch Watch is probably gonna get an anime. I started reading this one called Colorless, which is very interesting, and it's more like fantasy like. Oh. 86 Fyodo Rika is the love of my life. 86 is low-key underrated, and they have 4 manga, and the rest is a light novel. They have 2 parts of the anime out. 86. Is it... What is the genre? Like... Isekai, shoujo, shonen... Let me find it. Let me see if I can find it. 86. Oh, this one? The Republic. Oh, it says it got canceled, and then yeah, I guess it moved into a light. The Republic of San Mongolia. This one? Interesting. I've never heard of this one before. I will read the first 4 volumes. Oh, my butt is hurting. This shirt is very hard. That's it? Okay. I will take a look at it. Let you know what I think. I'm always down to read more manga. I just like read it on the bus, read it at home, anywhere, everywhere. I will read manga. If I can read manga, I will read it. They have Oshi no Ko on Japanese Netflix, which I'm like, nice. Even though I'm reading it, I'm not watching it, but of course Japanese Netflix got all the anime that we are missing out on. For your comfort, use a pillow for your bottom and heating pad. So like I was telling everyone that I'm currently sitting on a stool because the place I just moved to, I don't really know if I'm going to get a proper chair. Mostly because I don't really sit on my desk that often, and I usually just sit on the ground on the carpet. So streaming wise, I mostly just sit here when I have to stream. I'm gonna try out the other chair again, even though the bottom is a little bit like wonky. I'm gonna see if I can try and sit in it again because I do kind of miss the back support. A heating pad for my butt? It's fucking 35 degrees Celsius out. It's too hot for a heating pad. Boxes to for my back? My back is fine. My back has been fine for a long time. I don't have any back problems, which is kind of crazy now that I think about it. But yeah, it's just the stool is hard, so my butt is not having a good time. But I could probably get a cushion for this stool, or like I said, I'm gonna try out the other chair. It's just like the other chair, what it feels like is here. Let me draw it. It's like the seat is like this, right? So what it feels like is that there is support on all these four sides. It's like that. But as soon as I like sit on it, it like my butt like goes down like this. So I'm most chairs should have a support in the middle like this, but I don't think this chair has one, or it's just broken, or my butt is just like too fat. I'm just too much of a fat ass. So I don't want to like end up sitting in the chair one day and it just like fucking like breaks. That's what I'm afraid of. You got a cool desk, but you lay on the floor like a toddler. I know, that's me. I just got like a really comfy carpet, and it's just I'd rather lay down on the carpet. My pillow is there. I can get under the blankets if I want. Life is good. Is it plastic? No, it's a cloth one. So the middle is just cloth. That's why it feels a little unsafe. I don't know. Maybe I'll try like doing some extra maneuvers in it and see if it'll hold up. I'm the type of person that like if I lean too far back into a chair and it falls too far back, I'm gonna flinch. I don't trust chairs. I don't trust chairs in my life. Just remember you had a commission. Uh-oh. Make sure to it helps to make a Trello. I use Trello to keep track of all of the commissions that I gotta do. Probably work on commissions at nighttime. Okay, that's probably all for the art stream today. Just because it's starting to turn into 2, and I wanted to go check out Ikebukuro today. It's too hot to stay inside all day. I'm gonna use way too much electricity if I keep the AC on any longer, so I'm probably gonna go go out and steal the AC of stores. Ooh, and I need to fix this hand later. I'll fix it later. It looks a bit wonky. I was just on the train the other day and I was thinking, oh man, how much I love trains. I love trains so much. I'm so happy I get to ride trains all the time. Okay. It's nighttime for you? Oh, yeah. On the other side of the world, it is indeed sleepy time. Okay. Let me go to the just chatting. Sorry, I'm making smug faces at the camera because it's funny, okay? Okay, thank you for joining me today, everybody, for another art stream. We got some good progress on this. I think I might, let's see, how many more streams am I gonna need to finish this? Maybe like, I still have another hair to render, so maybe like 2 or 3 more streams. But the deadline for this is August 31st. So I'm gonna try and do my best to finish before then. Yeah, okay. If you're not in the Discord, please join the Discord. If you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, or my socials, please follow my socials. Oh god. Put everything on the floor. You gotta throw everything on the floor because there's not enough table space. Mostly fun. Here, at least the only trains I see transport ammonia and construction materials. You can't ride on those trains. Okay, yes, follow my socials. Oh, Nightbot is in here. Oh, Nightbot is here, thank you. Nightbot is here, you can join the Discord, and if you ever want to commission me, how do I spell commissions? Commissions, there it is. I like listening to music on trains and look fancy. I like listening to music on the trains too. Quick question, are you part Asian or full Asian? You said hajimemashita. I am half Chinese and half Japanese. But I think I'm more fluent in Chinese than my Japanese because I'm still learning it. Chinese I kind of grew up speaking, so I can speak Mandarin. And Japanese I can get by, but I'm living in Japan right now, so hopefully my Japanese level improves by the end of my stay here. Well, I hope we get a chance to ride on trains some days. I know maybe trains are not for everybody, but I really enjoy trains, especially looking at the scenery outside. When it gets full, it's not fun, but I like to just sit there and look at the scenery and look at everyone's houses and Otsurizu, everybody. Have a wonderful night, everybody who is going to sleep. North America, South America, that part of the world. It's currently 1:32 p.m. so I'm going to end the stream and probably go on a little outing. 来てくれてありがとう。おやりすみ。I don't know why chat and the alert boxes are not working. Whoever subbed earlier, thank you very much. And if you haven't subbed yet, click that sub button. I'm planning on doing a transfer to Japan. School abroad. Hey, nice. Nice. If you ever need any recommendations or anything, feel free to drop by again. And I love to talk about Japan and my experiences here. I've only been living here for 2 weeks so far, so there's still a lot more to explore. But if you ever need more Japan hype, I am the squirrel for that. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams. Sleep well. I rode a train from where I am now to Texas. Damn, that's a long ass train. It's like a sleeper train. You gotta sleep on the train. I used to do those train rides. I could talk about riding trains all day. I love trains. Probably because when I was a baby, my parents took me on the train a lot, and my grandparents took me on the train a lot. Overnight trains to like Beijing. It was fun. Okay, sleep well. Good night. See you next time. I might actually stream again tomorrow because first I have to finish this art, and second, I gotta stay home tomorrow because I'm expecting some packages, so I don't want to miss those packages. So maybe see you tomorrow. If not, see you later this week. I don't have a set schedule yet because it really depends on my mood if I feel like streaming or not. I'm still settling in, but yeah, join the Discord, follow the Twitter to get notifications. You can turn on notifications on YouTube as well, so yeah, go do that, and don't forget to sub. Bye everybody, have a good night or a good day. Bye.